please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live. Hey everybody, so a lot of you guys have been asking me to start a franchise mode in NHL, and I finally am getting around to it. We're going to do a franchise mode in NHL 14. I'm going to use a created team because that's what I like to do. Also, definitely doing a fantasy draft. But hopefully this should be a pretty fun series that this turns out to be here. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first episode, which is this episode, is going to be me creating my team because I'm going to use a created team like I said. And I already have like a whole concept and stuff in mind for that, so it shouldn't take too long because I'm not going to be coming up with everything on the spot. I already have, like the team name and the colors and all that already decided what I'm going to do. Second episode will be the fantasy draft where I pick my team and I have a specific kind of strategy that I like to do in those fantasy drafts. And then the third episode will actually start gameplay and I'll play my first game with that team. But first thing we have to do is create our team, so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to head over to the creation zone and create team here and see how this one goes. And again, I have the idea already in my head what I want to do, and I think it's a pretty good one. It uses cool colors, I think, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. So it is definitely not that. So it's going to be Seattle because obviously Seattle is the next team coming into the NHL that does not have a team yet. There they are. We're going to have Seattle, and this game is very, very limited with the team name. Well, they're not limited with the team names. They're limited with the logos. So you kind of have to pick a team name that actually matches up with one of those logos. So the best one that I could think of for Seattle is the Spartans. So this is going to be the Seattle Spartans. And I need Washington. Where's Washington? There we go. Seattle, Washington. We know that the abbreviation, obviously, all the Seattle teams, SEA. And so we're going to be the Seattle Spartans. That's going to be our team here. And I got some cool colors picked out. Very Hartford Whaler-esque. We'll see here as I start doing this, but we're going to use this logo. It's more of a Viking than a Spartan, but oh well. And I should have these saved to favorite. Oh, they didn't save. All right, well, we got to go pick them right now then. There's only three colors I need. Zone 1 is going to be our blue. Let me go all the way over there to get it. It is this one. Zone 2, that is going to be white. I got to save that blue. Oh, shit, I didn't. Stupid me. I got to remember to save before I lose it. I'm pretty sure it was this. No, one more over. This one. Save it. Yes. White. Save it. We need it. Yes. And the final one is going to be our green, which also I got to make sure I find the right one. Is it that one? That looks pretty good. Or maybe that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, we're going to go with that. That looks cool. All right, so there's our logo, and this is going to look better when it actually gets on the jersey, guys. I can promise you that. Jersey style, jersey 10, I go with this every time. And our base color, I didn't mean to save that, my bad. I just have white twice. Now our base, yes, that's the green I want. Our base color is going to be our green. Our blue is going to be on the sleeves, and the trim is going to be white. So overall, this ends up looking pretty cool, guys. Hang on, this needs to be green as well. And it looks better when I get the numbers right, too. And the top, I forget. Around the neckline, does that look better? Oh, no. Hang on. This is the Reebok in the back. That's going to be white. Where's the neckline? Is that zone 4? So I don't remember if I make it blue or if I make that green like everything else. I think I keep that green like everything else. You don't want to change too much. And then this looks better when you get the numbers right. So we're doing those numbers for sure. And we're going to make them white with, I think we do, I'm trying to think of how I did this. I've definitely done like a similar design before. And I think we did it with double blue. Yeah, that's what we want for our outline there. So the numbers end up looking, being white numbers with the blue as the outline. So that looks good. Helmet's definitely going to be our green. We need that saved. The chin strap, I think we're going to go with white on that. That looks pretty cool. And then the CCM, that can stay white. That's fine. Gloves, we got to make sure that they're right. I did this similar jersey style once before. I used the alternate color for the gloves and it ended up kind of not matching and not looking that good. So we're definitely going to do green base for the gloves. But our outline is going to be our blue. So that's where we get, what did I hit? Oh, that works. Okay, I did it right anyway. So the blue ends up being our outline on the glove. And then the base color is our base color of green. We get another chance here to get the blue in. And then we want all the writing to definitely be white. Yeah, that looks sweet. The only thing left is the thumb. I just got to get the thumb green like the rest of the glove, and then we're good. So that will be our gloves for both home and away. They end up coming out, I think, looking pretty cool. So that's what our glove looks like. And our pants, definitely not going to be blue. Hang on, we want the one with this. Nope. Yes, pants 2. Base color is going to be our green. So the middle is going to be our blue, and the outline, just like the jersey, is going to be white. So they end up matching the jersey pretty well, and I think overall it looks like a pretty sharp uniform. And then sock, I do want that sock style. We just got to fix the colors. We're going to go with green, our blue in the middle, and an outline of white. So similar, same as the jersey and the pants. So overall, guys, that's what our home skater uniform ends up looking like. That I think that one looks pretty cool, and that's what we're going to go with. Next, we're going to create the away uniform, which is going to be obviously white based. I'm going to fix the logo. The logo should be the same as our home logo. Our logo doesn't change. So the logo's back where it should be. Jersey style is already the right one. We just got to fix the colors. Obviously, it's going to be a white base for your away jersey. See, do we do blue and then green outline, or green with the blue outline? I think we're going to do green with the blue outline for this. See how that looks. That looks pretty good, I think. Got to get rid of these blue shoulders. Oh no, that's what I just did. Damn it. Got to get rid of the blue shoulders and make them, No, what am I doing? I don't want blue. I want them to be white, I think, like the rest of the jersey. Or maybe green. Hang on, let me see zone 4. What zone 4 again? Oh, the neckline. That can definitely be something else. That can be green. I like that. Zone 6 is the Reebok color. I think we'll make that green too, and then leave the shoulders white. That is a very, very white jersey, but I kind of like it. We could make the shoulders green. I think it looks weird having the shoulders a different color than the rest of the jersey. I mean, that's not terrible, but I like white. I like, this is color rushy. Not really, because it's not all white, but I like the more white the better on this. And then we're going to definitely change the numbers to green with the blue outline. And there it's going to end up looking better when we have the blue outline. There we go. So that gets a little more color into it. Once you change the numbers from black to the proper color, that definitely gets a little more color in the jersey. And I'm down with that. So white helmet for sure. White chin strap. We'll make it just to customize the helmet a little bit. We'll put our green on the logo in front. That's good. Gloves, we're going to end up with the exact same gloves that we had last time. Again, the jersey is so white, I wouldn't want to go with white gloves along with it because that would just be too much white. So we're going to use green, and that helps offset, you know, how white-based the jersey is. So green, green, blue, blue. This one should be green. This one is blue. The writing is white. We'll have to change that. There we go. And the last thing is the thumb. And that's going to end up being green as well. There we go. And advance. So there's our gloves now. Pants. I always debate with this. Do we go white pants? Do we go white pants? Very rarely used in the NHL, white pants. But we could go white pants, or we could go green pants. And just, I'm almost tempted to go green in this situation. I think we're going to go green at least. We'll see what it looks like when they're all done. Get our blue. And that, yeah, I think that's going to end up looking better than being all white. Because for the socks, we are going to go white. And we're going to make the middle part here green and the outline blue. And that's going to end up being, I think, the full jersey. And yeah, that definitely looks cool. I think if we went white pants there, it would just be too much white all at once. And, you know, with the white jersey and the white socks, you need some green in there to break it up. And I think that overall, that's a good balance. That's a pretty cool looking jersey, I think. So there's our away skater uniform. We have our home skater uniform. Now it's time for goalies, and the only thing I got to change is the pad colors, obviously. And then I can just apply those to all. So they're going to be white-based pads with, let's see, green. Stop spinning away from me so I can't see. Green, and then I think I used the blue. Yeah, I used the blue. Do I want to use green there? Maybe I can get some more green in there. And then, yeah, that should be white. Writing should be white for sure. Get some green, and then I'll get the blue in there in those little spots in the middle, right there. And there's a couple more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this color scheme to all the rest of the goalie equipment. So rather than just going through all the goalie equipment piece by piece and having to do this, which would take quite a long time, I can just go down here to apply to all, apply colors to all, and now the glove and blocker should be the same color scheme as well. And when we get a look at it, it is. That ends up looking pretty cool. The trapper, the glove hand, ends up looking pretty cool as well. And that's our goaltender home uniform. So we already got the jersey right. And obviously goalies have their own custom masks, so that's we don't touch. And then the pad color now looks right, and that looks pretty good. So as you can see, very Hartford Whaler-esque jerseys. Not exactly the same. I didn't want to ever, you know, do it exactly the same, but very, very similar. And I mean, I think that's one of the coolest color schemes in NHL history is what Hartford had, and it's a shame that they're not a team anymore. But let's see, we're going to do the same thing for the away pads as well. Make sure we get this done correctly, but also kind of quickly, because I don't want this video to be too long. And then these last few things are blue. And we have our away pads and everything else as well, all set and ready to go. They're going to end up being the same pads as the home, but the color scheme works well for that. And I just go to apply to all, and advance. So there we go. We have our away jersey. So there's our away goaltender right there. Here's our home player, our away player, and our home goalie. So that is everything uniform-wise, I believe. And now we go to the roster. And what I'm going to do, guys, is just take the Phoenix Coyotes roster because that is the team. You know, they don't have expansion in this game. They just have... you just have to, if you're going to put a created team in the league, you have to replace one of the original teams. And obviously, this is a created team in the Western Conference being Seattle. So I need to take a Western Conference team out. And I figured, you know, Arizona was probably the best team to get rid of. No offense, Coyotes fans, but that's pretty much the way it goes. So I just take Arizona's roster, and it doesn't matter because I'm going to fantasy draft the beginning of the beginning of the GM mode anyway. So I don't have to stick with this roster or anything. I'm going to fantasy draft it and create my own. But there it is, guys. The Seattle Spartans looks pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is our created team that we are going to be using throughout this franchise mode. So that's it for creating the team. Next episode up, guys, is going to be the fantasy draft, and we'll see what players I can get and how I can build this team for the future. But with that, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.